Welcome to Parks 21. If you do not know how Parks is played, I highly suggest going to Parks 15 for the DoubleTree rules or to the very first Parks video for rules on the single trees. Other than that, let's just go ahead and get to it. So this can't be a tree because it would stop other trees from being in here. Um, this one as well for the same reason. And this pattern showed up in another one of our puzzles, actually. So I believe this can't be a tree because it blocks these two. So there we go, there's that. And I think that might be it. Yeah, that is it. Okay. Yes. What else do we have? This cannot be a tree because if all these are blocked, there can't be two trees in these cells. Mm. If I force a double here, it will block these. Which means that this is forced. Okay. I think that could still actually work. Hmm. Oh, this can't be a tree because it'd make orange impossible. This can't be a tree because it would make yellow impossible. This can't be a tree because it would make yellow impossible. Okay. Ooh, here we go. If this were a tree, it would force green to become a double, which would break these two and force. Oh, but this is a tree, so. Can I do the same thing here? I can. If this is a tree, it would force green to become a double. It would block these two. Oh, but then I could still have a tree here and here. Okay. Never mind. I feel like there's something there. I just can't see it right now. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. We got completely annihilated on Parks 20, by the way. We were there for hours. I'm gonna try to look at this with a fresh mind, and hopefully it won't take us that long. Uh, yeah, we might be here a minute. These levels really do get very difficult. The smallest regions are always the ones that contain the information, I think. Getting the small regions out of the way is really important. Man, I'm starting to think that there's some trick that I'm not seeing. There has to be some trick about the two columns, two rows, and two trees in each park thing. There has to be something about that I'm not understanding. There has to be like some fundamental rule. And unfortunately, I don't know what that is. Like, what if there's some rule where, like, if there's a tree here, there must be a tree a certain number of cells lower for it to actually fit, stuff like that. But I don't think that's possible. I don't think I can deduce that. But maybe there's some mathematical approach that I could be taking that if I just knew that it was a thing, uh I could use that to my advantage. Well, hold on. Hold on. If this is a tree, green would become a double, which would force this to be a tree. So you would have a double here. This would force gray to become a double as well. And it begs the question, like, does this actually do anything? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. This will probably help us solve it. So let's just keep going. I mean, we barely had any progress, right? So that means that if the trees are here, this cannot be one. You know what? Let's just do the whole thing. Let's do it all. Why don't we? Let's do the whole thing. Wait, did that just make yellow impossible? Oh my god. Wait a second. Hold on. If there's a tree here, this would go like this, and green would be forced into a double, which would block this. This becomes a tree. Gray is forced to be like this, which breaks this and this. So yellow becomes impossible. We just figured it out. That can't be a tree. And this can't be a tree because it would break blue. And this can't be a tree, this can't be a tree, and this can't be a tree because they all, if they were trees, they would block this square and break blue. Wow, what a find. That was really solid actually. That was really solid. This also cannot be a tree because if it were, it would break blue. That was a good find. That was really good. Genuinely really good. This would break pink because it would leave these two down here. This would break pink because it would leave these three up here. Wow, that was a good find. I'm so happy that I did that in hindsight. I'm so happy I did that. Okay. Wow. Oh, oh, look at this. This can't be a tree because if it blocks out these green squares, this becomes a double and breaks blue, and therefore this also cannot be a tree. This can't be a tree, and this can't be a tree because it would break yellow. This can't be a tree because it would break yellow. Neither can any of these squares because it would break yellow. And Oh, actually, no, that doesn't apply yet. Okay. This can't be a tree. This is a forced tree. Nice. Nice. This is going really well. This is going really well. I'm very happy with this. Now, gray. Let's look at gray. This cannot be a tree, and this cannot be a tree because it would break gray. Okay, this is going, wow, this is going great. I'm super happy with this. Okay, yeah, this is going really well. This cannot be a tree because it would break this darker gray. Oh, check this out. This can't be a tree. And the reason why is because we know that a tree has to exist in these two squares. It has to. They can't be next to each other. There's one here and one here. So because of that, if this were a tree, it would destroy all of this and leave no double tree for the dark blue or dark gray, whatever that is. So this can't be a tree. And I believe the same is actually true here. If this were a tree, the same logic would apply. Wait, does it though? Does it? No, it actually doesn't because that assumes that the tree must go here and we don't have that information. So we can't deduce that yet. That's good though that we did that. Oh, you know what? You know what? There has to be. Wait, hold on. Let me think about this real quick. Let me think about this real quick. If there has to be a tree here. If the tree is here, then the other tree must be in the dark gray. If the tree is here, the other tree must be in the dark gray. It can't be here or else the gray would break. So this is not a tree, and this is a tree. Yeah, I believe that that's correct. I believe that that's correct. Okay. That was interesting. Now what? That was really interesting, actually. This can't be a tree because it would break orange. And these two cannot be trees because they would break orange as well. Very good. These two cannot be trees because they would break light blue with that little this little quad square here. Okay. Man, we have a lot of information to work with. I like that a lot. I like that we have a lot of information to play with. It's always good. So this row can either have a tree here or here, and we don't really know which one it is yet. Oh, we don't actually know that. I was gonna say because there's only one here, we could say that the tree is here, but we can't. We cannot say that, unfortunately. Eh, hmm, I told that below. Man, what do we do now? What do we do now? Uh, I really don't know. You know what? This is a tree. I don't know why I didn't see this earlier, but that's obviously a tree. Because, yeah, duh. Durr. Durr. Hmm. Um. Oh, I just found something. If there's a tree here, this becomes blocked, this becomes a tree, and orange is impossible. So it cannot be a tree. This must be the tree. And this cannot be a tree. Because if the tree were here, it would obviously make orange impossible. So this can't be a tree. This must be the tree. Okay, good. Very good. And that blocks this, which necessitates this. Okay. And obviously here. Okay. Are we good? I think we're good. Nothing's broken. Um, oh, duh. Let's not forget that. Oh, check this out. If this were a tree, we have a tree here that would double block this and make orange impossible. So that cannot be a tree, which necessitates this. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't necessitate that. My bad. Whoops. How far back do I have to go? Okay, I think we're good. If the tree were there, it would break orange, so we can't have that. Okay. Okay. Uh, oh, here we go. If the tree were here, it would double up with this tree, block these two squares, and make light blue impossible, so it cannot be there. That's a good find. Okay. Oh, here's something else. We can't have a tree here. Oh, we can actually. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. We absolutely can have a tree there. Well, we know that there's a tree here. It's the only spot left, and it's just kind of obvious. Oh, here's something. We know a tree has to be here, so this cannot be one. And since that's true, this is a tree, which blocks this. Uh-huh. Right. And that actually necessitates a tree here. Very good. Very, very good. What do we do now? We're really close to solving this. I can feel it. Oh my God. I found another one. If this is a tree, we're getting better at this. These all block, meaning that the trees must be here. But if you look at pink, look at the squares. Completely makes it impossible. So there cannot be a tree. Let's actually all. Oops. Did not mean to click that. Let's go all the way back. I don't want to mess anything up. So there can't be a tree here. It must be here. Okay. Sorry, I did not mean to spam the fucking hints button. I really wish I could. I'm glad it's disabled. I'm glad they're just disabled outright. Okay. So now what? Well, we're close enough to solving it at this point that I can comfortably guess on blue. So let's go ahead and do that. I think this is the time when we begin to do this. Okay, so this is going to become a double dot. This is going to become a double dot. And this is going to become a double dot because we have two trees. This will become a double dot. This will become a tree. Okay. This will become a double dot. This will necessitate a tree here. Okay. Uh, hmm. There's no other trees here, so that must mean that this is a double dot, that this is a tree. That one of these is a tree. I'm not sure which one. This is a double dot. And this must be a tree. Which means that this is a double dot. And that this is a tree. Which means this is a double dot. Okay. It also means this is a double dot. It also means this is a double dot. Tree here. Tree here. All right, let's see if we completed the puzzle. Let's go row by row. Row. Yep, 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 yep. Yes, 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 and yes. Now we go column. Yes, 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 yes. And now we go area. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. I think we beat it. There we go. Not bad, not bad. And that one was a lot easier than the other one, for sure. Or maybe I'm just getting better at this.